Stop. There is a window in your financial life. So narrow. So precisely defined. So mathematically valuable. That the IRS essentially designed the entire modern retirement code on the assumption that you would miss it. The window has a name. The Income Valley. In 2026, 3 separate legal mechanisms are either closing, expiring, or becoming permanent in ways that will never fully overlap again. This video is going to show you exactly what those 3 mechanisms are, how they interact, and why the people who understand this are quietly doing more for their retirement in the next 12 months than they did in the previous decade combined. Stick with me for 10 minutes. The tide is still out. You can still see the ocean floor. Think of your retirement like an ocean. High tide and low tide. When you are working, the tide is high. You pay taxes. Your income is high. Then you retire. Before Social Security kicks in. And before required minimum distributions, RMDs, begin. Something unusual happens to your taxable income. It drops to almost nothing. Not because you are broke. Because you are living on money that was already taxed. Or that is taxed at preferential rates. The ocean floor is exposed. This is the income valley. For most people, it is the single most valuable tax planning opportunity they will ever have. The problem is that the tide does not stay out forever. At age 73, RMDs begin. You are forced to take taxable distributions, even if you do not need the money, and if you have done your job. If you actually saved well, those RMDs will be large. A person with $1 million in a traditional IRA at age 73 must withdraw roughly $37,700 in their first RMD year. At Social Security, and suddenly your lower tax bracket in retirement assumption evaporates. You think the problem is not having enough money saved. The actual problem for a surprising number of people who did everything right is having too much of it in the wrong kind of account. Meet Donna. Donna taught high school math in Columbus for 31 years. She maxed her state teacher pension contributions her entire career. She also contributed to a 403(b) consistently for 25 years. She retired at age 62 with about $1.1 million across her 403(b) and her IRA. Her financial advisor gave her the standard speech. Relax. You have done well. He told her that once she stopped working, her income would drop, and her tax situation would simplify. At age 73, her first RMD came due. She had to withdraw approximately $42,000 from her IRA. Her Social Security benefit, which she claimed at 65, was $28,000 per year. Her pension paid $19,000. Total income, $89,000. 73% of her Social Security became taxable. Her effective federal tax rate was higher in the year she turned 73 than in any year of her working career. Her financial advisor had never modeled this. He modeled investment growth, withdrawal rates, longevity. He had not modeled the compound effect of RMDs stacking on top of Social Security in the same tax year. By the time Donna saw the numbers, the window for low-cost Roth conversions had closed. In 2026, 3 windows are open at the same time, likely for the last time in your life. Window 1. The super catch-up, ages 60 to 63. If you are 60, 61, 62, or 63. You can put 35,750 into your 401k this year. Their regular limit 24,500. The standard catch-up, age 50 plus. 8000. The super catch-up, age 60-63 11,250. When you turn 64, your maximum drops to 32,500 forever. You lose 3,250 of annual tax-advantaged contribution capacity. Forever. Window 2. The Income Valley, years between retirement and age 73. This is your chance to convert traditional IRAs to Roth at low tax rates. A person who retires at 62 and does not start converting until 68 has lost 6 years of 10% and 12% bracket space. At 133,000 per year in 12, that is 798,000 of conversion capacity. Gone. Window 3. The Senior Tax Deduction, 2025 through 2028. For people age 65 and older. An extra 6,000 deduction per person. Up to 12,000 per couple. Temporary. Expires after 2028. This means you can convert more dollars while staying in the same effective tax bracket. Meet Mark. Mark is 61 years old, earning $175,000 per year. He has $850,000 in a traditional IRA. He plans to retire at 63. He will claim Social Security at 70. His wife is 62. She has $400,000 in an IRA. Mark is 61. He is inside the super catch-up window. He can put $35,750 into his 401k this year, because he earns over $150,000. His catch-up portion is automatically Roth. He gets both the deduction and the Roth bucket in the same year. A combination that exists in this exact form only until he turns 64. Mark retires at 63. His income drops to $18,000 per year. Married couple. Income $18,000. Standard deduction $32,200. They owe zero federal income tax on their baseline income. They convert $80,000 from their IRA to Roth. Their total taxable income becomes $98,000. After deduction, $65,800. They are inside the 12% bracket. They pay roughly $8,000 in taxes on the conversion. They do this for 7 years. They convert roughly $560,000 at an effective rate between 10 and 15%. Their remaining traditional IRA balance is now roughly $690,000, down from $1.25 million. When RMDs start at age 73, their mandatory withdrawal is a fraction of what it would have been. And every dollar sitting in their Roth accounts is growing without ever generating a tax bill. Forever. The alternate version of Mark, no conversions, by age 73 has an IRA worth $1.4 million. RMD, $53,000. Plus Social Security, $44,000. Total income, $97,000. Which triggers 85% Social Security taxation. And potential IRMAA exposure. The gap between these two scenarios, over 20 years of retirement, exceeds $200,000 in taxes paid. Here is where most people trip. IRMAA, the Medicare surcharge, is based on income from 2 years prior. A conversion in 2026 affects your Medicare premiums in 2028. The first IRMAA cliff for married couples, $212,000. If your conversion income crosses that threshold, your Part B premiums increase by roughly $74 per month, $888 per year, per person. That is a ceiling. You cannot convert everything in 1 year. And Social Security. The most recent Social Security Trustees Report, June 2025. Projects trust fund depletion in 2033. Benefits would be cut by 23%. The Congressional Budget Office updated its projection in February 2026. Move the date to 2032. The automatic cut rising to 28%. The average monthly Social Security check. About $2,180. A 28% cut means a benefit between $1,500 and $1,600 per month. Here is what this has to do with Roth conversion specifically. If your Social Security benefit gets cut by 23 to 28%, you need a buffer. The most reliable buffer. Tax-free income from a Roth account. Roth distributions do not count as income. For Social Security taxation thresholds, Roth money does not push you into higher RMD territory. Roth does not trigger IRMAA. A Roth account is not just an investment account. It is political risk insurance. Step 1. If you are 60, 61, 62, or 63, confirm with your employer that your plan offers the super catch-up contribution. Your limit this year, $35,750. If you earned over $150,000 in 2025. Your catch-up portion is automatically Roth. This window expires when you turn 64. Step 2. Calculate your income valley. Take your expected retirement date. Find the year you turn 73. Subtract that gap. Whether it is 3 years or 11 years, is your low tide window. For each of those years, model your taxable income without any IRA withdrawals. The headroom between that income and the top of the 22% bracket is your annual Roth conversion capacity. Do not let that capacity sit unused. Step 3. If you are 65 or will turn 65 between now and 2028, coordinate the Senior Tax Deduction, $6,000, with your Roth conversion plan. The deduction is temporary. Expires after 2028. Do not plan as if it will be extended. The window: 2026, 2027, 2028. 3 years. Then it closes. The tide math is relentless. Low tide must become high tide. At age 73, the water comes back in. Forever. The question is not whether it will happen. It is how much of the ocean floor you manage to cross while it is still exposed. The complexity already exists in the tax code, whether you like it or not. The only difference between engaging with that complexity and ignoring it is whether the complexity works for you or against you. Donna did not know. Her advisor never modeled it. Mark knew. Now you know. Here is what you will do right now. 1. Hit subscribe, because the algorithm will not show you the next video if you do not. 2. Write in the comments your age. Just a number. I want to know who is in the valley right now. 3. Send this video to one person who says, I will be in a lower tax bracket when I retire. Tell them. Your RMDs may have other plans. The tide is still low. The ocean floor is right there. Whether you walk down to it or watch from the shore is up to you. See you in the next video.